Hello and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters. The Joy Corner has morphed from I am affirmations into mini lessons, and these are usually between 10 and 15 minutes long, unless I get on a roll. And this week, it's all about how to love yourself. Now, I realize that this could be a numerous part one, but this is just a quick lesson in how to love and care about yourself. So many times we feel like we don't deserve something. We aren't worthy. And those are the things that we need to look at. If we don't have something in our life, why? Do we feel we are not good enough? We're not attractive enough? We're not smart enough? We're not whatever enough is. So, how do you love yourself more so you can feel like you deserve things? You can be worthy of things. I I played a little game with myself one time, and I was kind of weird. So just bear with me because I want to see if it works for you. I thought, okay, here's this person in my life. Do I think they deserve love? Because I was working on loving myself, and I was like, well, yeah, of course they do. Everybody, do I feel everybody deserves love? I went, yeah, yeah, everybody deserves to be loved and to, have love in their life. And maybe that would, smooth the corners of people that are a little sharp edged, then maybe you wouldn't think should have love. Because even murderers, if they have real love, they're going to not murder anymore. Because it's not something you can do if you feel that real connection. And so I thought, well, okay, so I feel that this person deserves love and they do, and this person, and I don't, I feel like I deserve love. What is it about me that makes me so special that I don't deserve love if I think everybody else does? I was like, well, that's kind of silly. Well, kind of stupid even. Hmm. So I looked at that for a bit and I thought, oh, so, okay, I guess I can say I deserve love. Am I worthy? I don't know. Those two words are interchangeable and yet not. Do you deserve it and are you worthy? And those are the two different things that come up. So if you go, oh no, I'm not good enough to do that. I'm not smart enough to do math, maybe, or science, so you can't be a doctor. I mean, your folks want you to be a doctor. You are, you look at yourself and you go, ah, I don't know. I don't think I can do that. Look at it and go, do you want to do that? Maybe you don't want to. And you're going, yeah, I don't want to anyway. So who cares? If you look at certain things and you go, I don't have to be here and have achieved all these things to love myself. And it's not being selfish to love yourself. It's not being to think of yourself first because who else is going to do that? You are the only one that will think of yourself first, who will love yourself. And it doesn't mean you're not going to not look at everybody else. It just means that you have to look at you and go, is this good for me? Is this something I want? Because if you're not happy, if you're in a family, a husband, a wife, a whoever, they're not going to be happy if you're not happy necessarily. It's hard to sustain that upward feeling if you have people around you all the time that are down here. So if you don't love yourself, you're not going to be a happy person, period. You can pretend, but you are probably not going to be a happy person. And happy depends on outside things. So if you're not in love with yourself, and that sounds a little odd, but it's true. If you're not in love with yourself, nobody else will love you either. Because, and so if you feel alone, look at that. Say, because if you don't love that's the saying, if you don't love yourself, no one else can, or how can anybody else? Look at who you are. Look at what you do. And if you don't like yourself, be kind to yourself while you're shifting and adjusting. Because you don't have to change really who you are at depth, but you might have these outer things that maybe you are angry and things that get sparked when you're out in the world and you're going what, and some of it could be chemical. Check it out with your doctor. If you're always depressed or you have issues that you could have emotional issues, things you have to go through with a therapist. But really, loving yourself doesn't have to be difficult. It can be as little as finding the things about yourself that you love. There's got to be at least one thing. When you look at it and you go, oh, I really love it when I do this. I love it when I am this way or when I respond to somebody that way. I love it when, animals love me. Why do animals love me? Because I'm worthy of love. Why does this thing happen when I put out this emotion and all of a sudden I get all of this beautiful feeling back? If you love yourself, you're going to attract more love. So look at who you are and what you do and what you already love about yourself, because there's going to be at least one thing. And if there isn't, you probably are chemically or clinically, as they call it, depressed, and you need to get some help. But one thing, what is one thing? Look at yourself right this minute and say, what is one thing I love about me, myself? Maybe you love your nose. Maybe you love your hair. I love my hair. I love the color that it is now becoming because I chose to make it red. I love, and what do I love? I love that my dog loves me. I love that I love my house. I love those aren't about me, and yet they kind of are. I love that I chose this house rather than I love my house. I love that I chose this house. I love that how the mountains make me feel because I chose this house, because it's my view, because and this is just about me, but I'm trying to give you examples. Instead of saying I love the outer things, say how does this impact me? I chose this, and therefore I love that I chose this. I have great taste. I love that I chose this shirt or that I did this or I did that. And make sure that you make it this time it's all about you. I love me because. And then go make a list. It's like if you can write it down and it's just two or three things a day. I love this about me. I love my taste in clothes. I love that I'm not afraid to um, to say hello to strangers. I love that I can always come up with small talk. I love that I'm good at my job. I love that da 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 da. And it may feel like it's outer. As long as you don't say things, I love my view. Well, that's fine. But that's not about you. I love that I do this or I can do that. If you write those down and you read them, it's like having a gratitude journal. Only it's an I love me journal. And make sure that you turn it inward, that it's about me and, well, you, and how I can, I love me because. And it may just be, I love me because I get along with my neighbors. That's great. I love me because I get along well with my kids, or I love me because I have been able to teach my children so many things. I mean, whatever it is, the more you add those things up, the easier it will be to love yourself. And realize that when that's happening and you start getting through some of the veneers and the hard stuff that you put around your heart and your spirit about loving yourself, weird stuff's going to come up. It happens all the time. Weird stuff comes up, it means you're getting somewhere. Allow it to come up. If you feel garbage about yourself on one day about a specific thing, look at it and go, read, read the I love you journal and say, wait, but I love me about all these things. And then shift your viewpoint on what you don't like about yourself. That one item, you'll be able to find a thing that you can flip it and make the thing you said you didn't like about yourself or didn't love about yourself, that you will be able to love yourself. But you need to make it a habit and you need to keep delving in. And like I said, the things will come up and they do because you're ready to face them. The things that are difficult to love about yourself, I'll put it that way. So when they come up, treat yourself with kindness, look at them and find another way of looking at it, or shift the way that you interact, that you do that thing, or how you act in a situation of those things that you don't love. Just things to learn, things to adjust, things to shift, because you're already perfect. You're already beautiful. Soul, you are lovable. No matter what anybody else may say or what you say about yourself, you are lovable and you are easy to love. So you can do it. You can be easy to love and to love yourself. Don't get in your own way. You deserve way more than that. You deserve love from yourself. And when you do that, you'll start drawing love to you. Better friendships, better relationships in any way, shape, and form. But allow yourself to put that work in. And you'll find it's really not that hard because loving yourself is kind of fun. It's kind of cool. It's not working against yourself all the time. It's like an uphill battle to get anywhere because you don't love yourself. You don't feel you deserve certain things, but you do. And I promise that I will keep that thought for you until you believe it yourself. You are lovable and you can love yourself. Thank you for joining me. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Maybe click the bell notification if you want to hear more when these videos come out. There are at least 5 or 6 years of videos out there, everything from meditations that are guided to I am affirmations, which is what the Joy Corner used to be. There are archived podcasts out there, which are really, these are off the cuff, but I got to tell you, those were planned. They have step-by-step things, so the podcasts are pretty cool to listen to. If you find one that is your jam at this point and you need it, listen to them because they do have a bunch of how-tos, how to recognize what to do, when to do them, and there's step-by-step things that you can do in order to shift whatever you're working on. Until next time, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure.